Hello, everybody. Let me double check that I'm in the right place and you can hear and see me. Let's see. All right. Can we hear? Yep. All right, good. I stopped talking and there's a delay on my other device. So, there's that. Okay. How is everybody today? So, welcome. I am Deb K, you beautiful people out there, and this is the Spring into Youth video series this month. What month is it? March. And for many of you, this month is known as a time of renewal, and we dust off from our long winter's nap. We step out into the warmth of the world and into a season of newness and hope. And our focus this month is going to be around the renewal of your very own youth and bringing you to a place of joy and vitality. That's divine joy and divine vitality. And in this energy of divine hope, divine health, and divine joy, you will find the feeling of youth you are so desiring. Now, oops, I do have some notes. It is time for you to now become future focused. And when you do this, you'll remember who you are and remember God. And as you do this, when you do this, you also will start to feel 10 years younger and be awakening that marvelous, magical fabulousness that's buried deep within you. So by the end of today, this live, my hope for you is that you will better understand the wonder and magic that is you, that is buried way down deep inside, that we're going to spark up. And this is your divine calling. This is you being truly meant for more. And you will start to notice how there will be signs and synchronicities around this. You will notice the energy changes in your daily life reflecting this back to you. So if you stay until the end, you'll also get to learn about how you can work with me and what is coming up next. But first, let's do a little housekeeping now that everything is kind of settled down technologically. As you're joining the live, please do drop in the comments below, give a hello, let me know where you're watching from. I always love to see where everybody is in the world. And if you're watching on replay, hashtag replay where you're watching from. Now, if you love my work, if you love what I share, you should share with those around you. If you have a friend or a family member who you feel would benefit from what I am sharing with the world, please do share the page. You can like the page too. Invite your friends to the private group. You join the private group. And as always, always, my videos are all available on replay all the time and in various different places on the internet, so you can find them there. And I will be expanding. The timeline is not set in stone, but I will be joining some other platforms where you can find me. So if the platforms I'm on are not your favorite, that's okay. I'm just going to spread out. All right. So for those of you who are new, a little bit about me. Well, your fairy godmother has arrived. I am Deb K, and I am here to help you go from feeling flat to feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day, to being the youiest you that you can be and celebrating you and this most magnificent life that you're creating. So what I share today may be different from what your current understanding is, but just allow this to flow with you. Feel the truth of it. Let it settle, because we are likely on the same page or closer to it than you may think at first glance. And please do ask any questions that you have if you need clarity on anything, especially around the subject matter today. So do drop those questions below. If you are on replay, drop your questions below. I will come back and answer those for you. So some of you may remember a few months ago, I created the Look and Feel Marvelous video series, and I shared more around my Joy Vitality framework. This is the energetically expanded and evolved creation culminating from my very own journey towards magnificence over the past few years, and how it's evolved to become now and future focused for me to help you in the way that women like you want to become youthfully joy-filled and magnificently marvelous. So I have to say, cheers to that. We can't forget the sparkly glass. Okay, so these are the exact steps that I took to become a beautifully, divinely whole, sexy, vibrant woman, and to be able to embrace exactly who I am and to look and feel marvelous while I'm doing it. So my notes are sticking together. How about that? Am I looking marvelous right now? Okay. Anyway, these papers, come on now. There we go. So my journey has been truly, truly magical, truly transformative. And I am so excited to be here and share with you and be like your very own fairy godmother and help hold your hand as you're embarking on your very own journey to create your very own 10 years younger fountain of youth by awakening that magically marvelous fabulousness that's been buried deep within you. You can become the youiest you that you can be and experience hope, health, and joy on the daily. And when you live within the Joy Vitality framework, or just not even within it, but you live it, you can make the ordinary extraordinary. You can celebrate you. You can celebrate life and what you are creating, and it will just light you up, and you will become someone who looks and feels marvelous as well. So today we are starting the video series, Spring into Youth. And that is a U, capital Y, capital O, capital U. This is all of you and God's energy all together. And it's time to truly understand that we success and achieve our very own youth through not just our outer beauty, but also through our inner divine hope, our inner divine health, and our inner divine joy. And we each have the capacity to align ourselves to our very own youth. And doing this unleashes true glory and true beauty as we were created with God. It's ultimately our choice to align to our true self. And as a result of doing this, this will ultimately flow our youth and look and feel younger and lighter and absolutely marvelous. So that's where we're headed today. All right. Now, this first part of the series, it's all about your divine calling. Now, your journey is to feel better and feel good, but that can encompass a plethora of different things. So what will happen is that you'll start to feel this call to truly become you, and the youiest you can be, not just kind of you, but absolutely positively you. And how you get there is by awakening that magically marvelous fabulousness that's buried deep within you. This is who you were created at the moment your soul was created, and all of the magic and all sorts of aspects that make you uniquely you. This is what you're being called to. And you can become a sexy, vibrant woman. You can become a woman who embraces exactly who you are. You can become a woman who looks and feels marvelous. You can feel and accept this gift of youth in beauty. And even if you can't or won't feel it, that it's arrived yet, you can still accept it and then get there. So you'll have a general sense of curiosity, as in a desire to know more about who you truly are. And here on earth, but even for eternity, because our souls don't end when we're done with this physical life. We go on. We go on. And you may, get to a point, I certainly did, where you might feel like there's got to be more to life. There's got to be more to this world. There's got to be more to why am I here on earth, doing this thing? It's not just to exist. It's not just to survive. It's to thrive. It's to be on the journey. It's to realize that it's not to be here and wake up with the alarm, take care of the kids, rush them off to school, go to work, walk the dog, make dinner, go to bed, and start all over again tomorrow. But even if that's the actions and they don't change, it's the energy behind it that most certainly you can choose to tap into who you are. That's where you become you and where you can make the ordinary extraordinary. So you can go through your daily physical stuff that just doesn't seem like it's the reason why we're here, but have this amazing experience and understanding that flows through that you can then utilize on your road trip, your journey, your roadmap towards your own magnificence. So you may just start to feel when you have this realization, this can't be all. Is this just a crappy carnival ride here on earth? What am I here? You will start to have these feelings come up and be curious about what does this mean and how does it relate to you? And this is that little glimmer. It's in your soul. It's there for you to notice. It's there for you to allow. It's there for you to help truly awaken and explore. And this is where you may have some sort of epiphany where you feel like you are truly, truly meant for more, divinely more. And so it is so natural to want to know more and to understand this so that you can be all that you are. You can know why you're here. You can know what it means for eternity. You can understand this. And when you understand you start the process to looking and feeling better. And possibly how you feeling and being marvelous will help others that you interact with in your part of the world. And that's not just geographically, but people you interact with. They can literally be all over the world, but your world, what's going on with you? Okay, so what will happen is if you choose to notice this and to continue to allow your journey to unfold, you will gain an awareness. So you're noticing, you're going to find that you'll notice things like signs and synchronicities and recurring events. And it's what just happened? Why does that bird coming to my window this morning seem different than every other morning that bird comes to my window? It's in those little changes and shifts in the energy that you will notice and you will start to gain awareness. And you're not alone. You're not losing your mind. You're not making something out of nothing. You are simply just feeling the call to awaken who you are, to truly connect to you, to truly connect to God through you. And you are going to notice the repetitive signs. You're going to notice the patterns. Now, what are some of these signs and patterns? Well, it could be the bird on your window that seems different that day. It could be that you're finding pennies in the parking lot when you go to the grocery store. It could be that there is butterflies, birds. I said birds. It could be that there's something recurring again and again in your life. Like maybe it's something around, a a thing happening in every relationship you have over the years. And now you've noticed, oh, these are linked. That occurs in every guy I date, or in every best friend I have, or this or that in that relationship. And you'll notice too, once you have this, you gain this awareness and this beginning of the understanding, that you will be able to link the experience that you're experiencing right now to other occurrences in your past, in what was, and realize it was opportunity to awaken to you, to who you truly are, knocking on the door. You didn't answer. So it left. And it came back around, and it's going to keep knocking and keep coming back around and knocking until you're like, okay, I really need to go see who's at the door and deal with it. Okay, so you'll start to appreciate too that the signs you're seeing aren't just coincidence. They have meaning, and it's a gift. It's a gift that keeps knocking at the door for you to have that opportunity. Keep knocking at the door until you do something about it. And this is your opportunity to grow, to expand, to ditch your low vibration and move into your true energy. And this is a place, this page, this video, this group, anything I do is a great place for you to share some of your experiences or your signs and synchronicities on whatever level you would like. Now, if you prefer, you can join my private group. If you don't want the whole world to see what you are sharing, that's fine. But please do share. Now, let's talk a little bit about energetic capacity and co-creation with the universe, with God, with other physical humans. And you have the capacity to understand the basics of universal laws, even if you don't understand them yet. So some of you may have heard of universal laws. We all know like the law of gravity, right? and some people even talk about Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law is a lot like, it's kind of like closer to law of attraction, but with a perspective of not good. So anyway, let's get back to universal laws. So these are laws that are universal, that we don't all know about, that we don't all, utilize, because if we don't know about it, we don't really understand how the parameters here on Earth work. And these laws are not to stop you from achieving what you desire, to feel better, to feel good, and to look and feel younger. But these laws can enhance your experience when you work and experience within their parameters. So they're here to help you. These laws are here to help you. Some examples are the law of attraction, the law of synchronicity, the law of desire, the law of truth, the law of balance. There's so many more. I think at least 12. There's probably more than that haven't been documented. But how do you manage? How do you manage all of this if you don't have a physical guide, somebody like me that can help you through this? You have your higher self. Now, I've done a whole series about higher selves, and your higher self comes up a lot in my monthly Coffee with Deb K. Awesome life guidance for your body, mind, and soul. But if you don't know who your higher self is, please go watch those videos or ask, and I will give you the brief synopsis. But you can appreciate that your higher self is with you and only with you on this journey through physical life, and will help guide you to vibrational excellence and your soul capability. And you'll be able to target your inner being in a way that will enable massive change for you with your higher self's help. And, there's processes to help consciously connect you to your higher self. Again, go watch the video series or ask your questions here. I can point you in the right direction, or you can book a session with me and I'll help you connect. But your very own wonder and magic is so important in recognizing that as you are picking up the phone, opening up the door, and answering the call to take action to take action and to start moving through your journey, or to continue moving through your journey. And what this can mean for you is that you can become youthfully joy-filled. You can become magnificently marvelous. You can celebrate you. You can celebrate the life you're creating. You can make the ordinary extraordinary. You can feel hope, health, and joy on the daily, and you can create your very own 10 years younger fountain of youth. So I don't see any questions on the live, but do drop your questions on the replay. Now, what is coming up? Well, next week will be video 2 of the Spring into Youth video series. They are all on Thursdays this month. This month will be a 5-part series. We've been doing 4-part series, and I will just split the 4th week up into 2 separate weeks, so the video will be a little bit shorter, a little bit more manageable if you need some bite size. All of the Spring into Youth events have been posted to Facebook here on the page, and on my personal page as well, my business page, my personal page, and in my private group. Click the link to join, get reminders, and all of that good stuff. Okay, Coffee with Deb K, awesome live guidance for your body, mind, and soul will be coming up, I want to say March 15th. I think that's when it's set. If that's a Wednesday, that is when it is set. And I don't have the event up yet. Watch for that. That's coming today or tomorrow. I'll have that put together, so keep posted. And as your very own fairy godmother, I am devoted to compassionately creating the change that you desire to look and feel 10 years younger and experience hope, health, and joy along the way. So some of you are wondering how you can work with me. Well, I have updated all of my one-to-one programs. They are live. You can just click the link above in the post, or click the link in my bio, and you'll be able to get to where you can schedule in. Now, spots are limited, so if you feel it is the right time for you to start and you are just so excited to work with me on your roadmap to your 10 years younger fountain of youth, do click, do book in. Open for booking. Now, if you're not sure what next step is right for you, there is a free Fountain of Youth discovery call, and you can click on that, and we will just meet over a Zoom and figure out what is right for you right now. Okay, so no more comments. All right. Thank you all for being here, and remember that it is time to stop feeling flat and start feeling fun, flirty, and fabulous every single day. It's time to start feeling 10 years younger by awakening that magical marvelousness, that fabulousness that's buried deep within you. And I will see you next week for part 2 of Spring into Youth, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye-bye.